Hey everybody, John Firth here at FSI Strategies, and I know that we haven't done a What's the Function in a while, and that's because there's been a lot of new and exciting things going on here at FSI Strategies. Some that we're going to talk about today, as far as MSP 2.0 and what that really means to us and other organizations, as well as some of other bigger initiatives that we'll talk about in future episodes, such as the Rural Healthcare Initiative. So we've been busy here at FSI, and one of the big things is with our MSP 2.0 initiative. What this initiative is really taking and looking at how we deliver our managed services, how they're positioned, and how you can understand them easier, as well as things like how our tooling works and how it interacts with different systems. For many years now, managed service providers have relied on somewhat expansive and limited tool sets. And there's always been an additional tool to fix the limit on that other tool set, things that in this industry have annoyed us a bit. However, MSP 2.0 is really going through and looking at what first party tools we can utilize, how we can design customizations around those first party tools, and how we can utilize things such as REST based APIs to maybe make transitioning between systems a little bit smoother. One of the major advents that you might hear us talk about sometime is Microsoft Lighthouse. Microsoft Lighthouse is a wonderful first party tool from Microsoft that allows us to go through and manage not only all of the tenants, but security policies and other things across those tenants. This has been a major cornerstone in being able to migrate to MSP 2.0 because this means that we can centralize all of our alerting down into a singular system. Previously, you would deploy something like a SIEM and you would then take all your logs out of Defender and move them into a SIEM solution. This was not always great and then required workbooks and a lot of other things and created race conditions with different artificial intelligence competing. So we've cut all of that out. We are still utilizing Defender as our main security stack, and we encourage everybody to utilize this, and that's our standard issue. Now, what we're doing is taking all of those different security alerts coming out of the multiple defenders and using AIR from Microsoft to go through and auto remediate. However, when all of this is going on, we are taking that data and we're looking at the tickets that are coming in as well. So if something kicks off, we get the alert that there's an attack in progress. Auto remediation kicks in. We get the notification that that's working. And then we also can take our own staff to look at all of the issues that are coming in. This is a lot of alerts. So being able to manage all of this in a singular place is paramount. And that's really one of the pieces of MSP 2.0 was being able to tie all of these together. Now that we've kind of talked about how we're getting all the alerts in, we're doing this for every section of our business. So we're going through and we're looking at ways that we can bring in alerts automatically and handle them and remediate them faster. This is a huge piece of MSP 2.0. And as some people know, this is a baseline of the business. The PSA, RMM, and other tools that we've relied on for years, we really want to change those and rely on first party tools that are more secure and already in the client's environment. We know that most people that we work with are either on Intune or moving to Intune. And when we can operate directly with that, we're going to. For any other system that we have add-ons to, we are working to integrate those directly in as well. So really coming up with a single pane of glass for reporting across Microsoft 365 alerts, network alerts, standard user issues, and reported issues that come through email and phone calls, as well as chat and other methods, and unifying that into a single pane of glass. That is what makes up the big piece of MSP 2.0. Alongside of that, you will continually hear me talk about security, security, security. We have a renewed focus in security. We've had one for a long time. We've been Microsoft security partners for a few years now, but really we're going to be pushing that Microsoft security stack and starting with a baseline of business premium. So if you talk to any of our associates here at FSI Strategies, they're going to say business premium is kind of that introductory license that'll give you everything across the board. There are limitations to it, and feel free to reach out to us to find out more about those limitations. But it's a good starting point. We always want to see additional security put on. So, doing things like Defender P2 for Office or going up to the Microsoft 365 E5 stack does give you some additional features and benefits. Once again, if you want to talk about that, we're more than happy to discuss. But with this baseline of licensing, baseline of security, we're trying to bring enterprise grade security baselines all the way down to small and medium organizations. And that is another key area where we've been working. One of the major things that you'll hear about, and we're going to do a podcast about coming up, is the Rural Healthcare Cybersecurity Initiative. And we're working with Microsoft, the White House, and other partners to deliver cybersecurity assessments to rural healthcare facilities. Now, these are tabletop assessments, and we're going through and doing questionnaires and trying to work with them to elevate their security posture. And this is a great work in progress, and we're going to talk about that more, as I said, in a future episode. Other things that have been going on. If you haven't noticed, the FSI Roadshow has been hitting different places in the country. We did Denver, we did Los Angeles, we've done Atlanta, and then, of course, our home here in Washington, D.C. Continue to look out for those events as we're going to continue to pump them out. Another thing that you'll notice that we've been working on is new live webinars. I've led one. My team is going to be leading them, but we're going to continue to pump out live webinars to inform you about changes that are coming to the Microsoft ecosystem. Last but not least is a renewed focus on getting information out that you all need. That's going to start right here with what's the function. And hopefully, we're going to be able to get out more information to help you on your digital transformation, or even if it's just shoring up some of those security postures that you're lacking on. No matter what, as always, reach out to FSI Strategies. We're here to guide you through these tumultuous times and help you with any of your security or modern work needs. Thanks again. Join me soon.